shake. The whole house just shook.
I thought it was about to come down on us.
So did I. Do you think there's like multiple spirits or something?
I've got to admit, it's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen you do. Where even are you now? What are you doing?
Hello and welcome to another episode of Ghost Theory. We have come outside of the house once again to a fantastic place. It's got all the history and I think it's a bit of a time capsule, even though there's roofs caving in, there's a bit of flooding in the basement.
It's a little bit.
Tiny
like
bit.
50 years worth of flooding.
Bit overgrown, some of the walls are coming away. I mean,
So have you actually left your house yet or not? Before you left or now we're here?
Oh, right. Are we explaining where we are now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'll just replay the same section.
Yeah.
But we're in basically a field on our own in the middle of nowhere. It took us half an hour out of civilization through fields and floods and dead people and horses and orange trees. And then we managed to end up here. So this is the room that we initially walked into. See, the door is wide open. And then I can't imagine they would have used this room for living in. But then what's weird is there's like the chair with the boots at the bottom, which could just be urban explorers placing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is like a kind of shed attached to the house.
It is.
Almost like where you would just get ready to take the dog for a walk. Or like a little workshop maybe, I'm not too sure. Again, I think it's just a similar sort of room. It's just used as a bit of an outbuilding. There's nothing in here.
Again, you always...
Wow, look at the war. There's stuff coming through.
Again, you always know an old-fashioned English house by one feature in every single one of them.
It's English.
That...
And it's old.
The nipple-style light switch. I mean, it literally is a nipple.
I always think this is just urban explorers, but hope that that's just how it was. That they just sort of left their shoes there at the end of the seat, but it's unlikely, isn't it, let's be honest. Especially when you look at the way everything else has ended up. But there is still basically everything here. There's a little workshop area with a stove by looks of it there, like a camping stove. I think this actually goes into the main house now. What is this stuff?
That's an oil lamp, isn't it?
I don't know, it's got an actual bulb. It looks like a fire hydrant with a light bulb on top. Oh.
Oh,
A bit of a gun. Lovely. I mean, I'm assuming that used to be a picture. Spark plugs as well.
see, you see, when you come in here, it's not a kitchen, it's a living room. And I haven't seen another room for the kitchen. I really do think that was the kitchen.
Could be. I feel like there's more to this house that we can't see. Like where it's just fallen down so much. Maybe there is another room somewhere. We just can't get to it.
I mean, look at the TV. It's really hard when it's like this. It's really hard to imagine where they would have actually sat and where they would have had the TV. Or would they have just had it like in here, where this table now is? Or I just realised September 1980. This calendar ended in September 1980 and has just been left here since then.
So 44 years. That pretty much adds up as well. It does look like it's been abandoned that long.
It does, yeah.
They had lots of accounts, as if they had their own business, probably farming.
Farming, yeah. I've seen a lot of tractor magazines and estate kind of.
Yeah.
Like over here, this is a service division London, 1961, changes to the BD144F engine, which is fitted to this combine.
I think they did a lot of mechanical stuff then, by that logic, because
Yeah.
when you look at all this stuff, there's hose, bearing,
Yeah.
cover and headlight.
And this is servicing a tractor.
Oh, they got one for you as well, look.
Does it say bell end?
Close. It's a knob stop.
Yeah, so mechanics. I think it was a mechanical workshop. And that also explains the warehouse, doesn't it? Because they would have like the big open barns and stuff for people to bring the stuff in and
Yeah.
do all the fixing. And
Because there's a big, like this
Yeah.
is, the house is only, what, 10% of the whole set of buildings?
so it might be worth investigating this and then the
Yeah.
workshop. It would
I
have spent
do
a lot
actually
of time.
think there's potentially another house-looking thing
Yeah.
in the middle of it all, but I'm not 100% sure.
Another weird thing is, we said that this is like almost like the Jamaica Inn when we first came through, because it's like a museum of artifacts, like right in the corridor. But that would have been the front door, and as you can see, the stained glass window, it was quite stately in its time, I reckon, and even on those windows. So you almost come through here, and they're almost like a collector of different ornaments. Maybe like, I mean, some of this, you never know, could be either pottery made by them or a lot older, like things from Rome or archaeology. Or it's almost like they're into collecting old artifacts.
I get a feeling as well that anything that's good is gone.
This could have been stuff they found on the land, you know?
It could be, yeah.
Like, it could be quite historical, because look at that, that looks old. So you never know, they could have like dug up some things and been into all the history of their land and such.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this looks a bit like Joe's bedroom. Oh, fuck.
You gotta be careful now,
Fuck.
it's very broken.
And again, look, more of the collector's items in there. Wow, yeah, so, I mean, the basement is just under that. But we haven't been upstairs yet.
Well, you haven't.
Well, you haven't either.
Well, I'm not going to, I suppose, is more my point.
Well, yeah, but you're supposed to go first.
Ah, yeah, but then I might die.
Yeah, but then I'll know it's not a good idea.
But something I tried to explain earlier too is I already know that it's not a good idea, hence the ceiling of upstairs being down here, nearly in the basement.
You might know it's not a good idea, but I don't know if it's not a good idea because I'm braver than you.
I just told you.
The whole point is that you need to test it because you're fat. So if you break the stairs and die, then I know that it won't take my weight.
But there wouldn't be any stairs left to try.
Exactly, so I wouldn't try it.
Well, you couldn't.
I wouldn't.
They look pretty sturdy, actually. I don't know what you were moaning about. What's it like?
There's there's a hole.
Is it worth me coming up?
There's a hole,
Right.
and potentially you might no. There's not really any point in coming up because you just can't get in the rooms really.
Good.
They've all collapsed. Their floorboards are so rotten, and there's not much in the rooms at all, which is a shame.
Well, I guess let's start our investigation here, and then potentially move on to the other buildings a bit later on.
Before we started investigating, we thought it'd be a good idea to go outside and have a look in all the other buildings.
There's not much left of whatever is here. State of it.
It's state, yeah.
This used to be a room. Look, that actually goes inside there.
Yeah, that was the bedroom. That was the bedroom that you could see through on the right when you went up on the left side.
Right, well, it doesn't go anywhere.
And look, this is just their like almost garden area.
Yeah, the thing is, this used to be part of the house, look. And it's burnt down.
Oh,
It's been a fire
it has.
in this whole section of the house. Is why it feels bigger when we walked past it compared to now.
See this, look, yeah. Okay.
We found out after filming this episode that there was actually someone who died in this house during the fire, but then we did a bit more research and found there was another village with exactly the same name where the same thing happened, and there's potential that there was actually just a mix-up where people thought that that was this location, because we can't actually find any information to confirm that there was definitely someone who died in the fire in this house.
Huh. This is just completely screwed. I don't know.
What I think you have to do is walk back down the main driveway.
Yeah.
Oh no, does it go through there, look?
Look, there's a truck there. God, it's like a mechanical, magical garden.
Oh wow, that sinks.
God, we good at this investigation shit now, aren't we?
Yeah. Wow. That's proper old.
Leave a camera in
Definitely
there.
abandoned 'cause it's got a sewing machine in there.
Yeah. That's definitely the sign. If there's a sewing machine, you know.
To be honest, I'm not too keen on leaving the cameras.
I know. But we're just here now, look.
Hey?
We're here now. Yeah, okay.
But there's actually a brick building there. It's a house.
It is.
It is actually a
Yeah,
house
it's that blooming house, yeah.
What?
Blimey. Look at this.
What? That is really cool.
How are we going to get to that?
Honestly, I think you have to go back up the main path. Like, go down their driveway.
Okay. So it turned out that there wasn't really anything of interest in the buildings outside, just old equipment, and it was a bit of a shithole. But we left our cameras in the house, so we decided to go back, but unfortunately nothing happened for hours.
Right, this is one of the most frustrating things that happens during filming these videos. We've been going for ages. It's now 9 minutes past 4 in the morning, and we were just talking about going over to see the rest of the buildings. We've only ever gone down that way, going where the caravan is. We haven't ever gone down the driveway. So we were like, well, we know there's a lot of buildings to check out. Let's go to them because we haven't seen them, and we'll essentially just move on from this video. And while we were talking about that and getting ready to leave, obviously, did you hear it again?
Yeah.
Well, at least it'll be on camera.
What is that?
I don't know, but my camera is now glitching out like mad. What's happening?
What was that? Is there somebody here? Okay.
It's really frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'm so done.
Yeah. What the hell? What?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, there's the usual thing: is it a rat? Obviously, that's should be on a T-shirt by now. But it doesn't sound it because it's coming from within the glass containers, and you can see in them.
Yep.
If it was a sound coming from inside a wooden cabinet, you can't see in. What can that be? And it wasn't happening for however many hours it's been. 7 hours we've now been. It's 7 hours.
Yeah. Someone in that room. Can you point you're taller than me? Can you point your camera up? I've just heard like footsteps in that room. Listen.
Ooh.
Oh. What the? That no one can walk up there either.
No.
That's amazing.
I just don't know.
That's amazing.
I'm so confused.
Hang on, I need to put my light on a second because that... Right, so basically what's just happened is we heard noises in here and suddenly that I got a weird... And it was like a shuffle there at the top of the corridor there. And now I've just heard walking up there and then a really loud stomp almost.
It was like a little right next to the camera.
Yeah. I need to go up and see through that room.
Yeah.
Because what's really intrigued me about that activity is that you cannot physically walk on there. I need to try and get as far in here as possible. Hello? I literally cannot. Is there a spirit here now with us?
There is wind in here.
Did you used to live here?
Oh man, the water's making me jump now and it wasn't earlier.
No.
All of a sudden I'm on edge again.
That's incredible. I don't know why that's really got me. We've heard that sort of thing before. I think what it is it was really clear in this room.
That's really baffled me. Yeah. This is weird.
Yes.
But like a footstep right in front of the camera.
Yeah. If you're here, can you make that sound again? Was that water?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That first sound didn't sound like water.
Do you think there's like multiple spirits or something? Like if it is a spirit.
Can you try and make those sounds again? Whoever it is that we're speaking to. The sounds on these glass cabinets. Can you shut one of the doors on them? It's just bizarre because you were down there earlier,
Yeah.
and I was over there. We're doing this full corridor. Never heard anything for ages as well.
Please come and communicate with us. That was a car.
It was. I'll put my bag on. I mean, realistically, we could fuck off out the door. How that one?
So the reason we got our bags and got out straight away is because there's no reason for anybody to be pulling up outside that house, especially at this time in the morning, and it being a watched area by police and local people and having signs everywhere with barbed wire. We thought, just in case somebody's angry about people being there, and we need to get ready for a confrontation. Not that we're scared of anything or we're doing anything wrong, but it's just better to be prepared.
Problem is, there's lots of signs that police look after it to some degree. Which is fine, obviously. But you'd hear someone by now if they were coming here.
Yeah. Let's go back in.
Fuck was that?
Holy fuck. I just felt the whole house shake.
Yeah.
The whole house just shook.
What the hell was that? I thought it was about to come down on us.
So did I. Oh my. I've got goosebumps right now. I honestly felt the whole house shake.
Yeah, me too. What's happened? And then the pheasant as well.
Nervous.
Yeah. Randomly.
I've never felt that before. That was strong. I really thought that this house was collapsing on us.
Initially, fuck off. Initially, I thought it was a car driving past.
No.
Or an aeroplane or something. But then it just went... Just a real bassy rumble for 2 seconds. If it was something going past, like a plane or a car, you would have heard that for so much longer.
So we've got the yes-no prism in the corridor, we've got the baby monitor transmitter in the top of the stairs. The receiver's just here.
Yeah. And then it's already gone green. We were just stood here wondering what noise was in there. But I just want to point out as well, we have already had this stuff out for quite a while. So there is a chance that it's, going to start getting low on battery.
Yeah.
Which might not give us the best, reliability.
Results. But so far they seem good, so... Are you trying to communicate with us?
Red. It's on the other side. It's now 4:45. So... Is this maybe the time that actually, if they were a farmer or something, would have been getting up for work? Yeah. Maybe this would have been a really active time of day back when this house was being used. But we've put the devices back out again we were trying to use earlier. We have the triangle device, which you now actually seem to be using. As you may have figured, one side is green, one side is red. And we can use that as a yes or no. You make it go green for yes and red for no. Are you able to touch it again? Maybe this time we can actually have a proper conversation with you. It's like a little footstep then. Yes, green.
Wow, okay, okay.
Thank you very much. It's a very interesting device, that one, because that means it's actually sensing you directly. It knows that you're there. Whereas we don't, because we can't see you. We can only tell that you're here by making noises and pushing things and using these devices that we've put out. Can you make the device go green to say yes, that this was your house, or maybe red for no? Are we speaking to the owner?
You able to go to the radio in the corridor upstairs so that we can hear you from down here? Just talking to it.
Rain, water.
I think so. It was just a deep one, wasn't it?
Don't leave us again.
Yeah.
Are you still here with us? Maybe you stand there, I'll stand out here again.
Were you just trying to come through on the radio then? I thought I heard walking up to the bloody house again. I'm not going to go down that route. Not yet. Please make a sound.
We get the feeling that there is someone here, but we're just struggling to actually communicate with you. Can you do something really distinctive again so we know you're here? Even if we don't actually have a full conversation. Just something so that we know that we're not just talking to ourselves. What was that? That was loud.
I didn't hear anything.
The big click sound.
Where was it?
It was between the two of us. That's not me, by the way. There's like a sound. I mean, obviously water again, but I could hear it sort of directly in front of me as if it was here.
All right.
That's red and green.
What?
Oh, I don't know if... I think we would have seen it light up, but I couldn't show the colour. That was red and green.
It was. What does that mean? So on each side of it?
I suppose so. Unless it was still red for me walking past, I'm not sure, but...
Hmm. Are you upstairs?
It's loud, isn't it?
No.
You upstairs now? You stood where I was just stood. Maybe that's why you didn't want to talk to us, because I was in the way. Can we use that device now then? It's weird, you get like bursts. Again, it's that like someone's trying to push through, but just can't quite get there.
Yeah.
At this point, there hadn't really been much paranormal activity at all, if there was any at all. But we kept on pushing through, and then the tiredness started to kick in. But for Elliot, it was a little bit different, and something about him started to change. Were you a pirate? All of your stuff seems piratey. So even that like gown thing behind you almost looks like a pirate cloak thing. Sorry. You right? Should we go? What are you doing? Hello?
What?
What are you doing?
Just investigating.
It's a bit fucking sketchy in there.
Yeah, but fuck it, I'm just...
Well, not fuck it, because you're going to go through the floor
There's
if you go in there too much
stairs
further. Hey?
There's another stairs here.
Good, well it can stay there. Oh yeah, there is actually a whole other room above these rooms. Do you want to go? Okay, we're not going to be here for much longer, so... Can you... Well, I mean...
Just listen.
Okay.
What was that? See?
I don't know.
Feels really fucking weird up here.
You're being weird.
I want to go up the stairs.
Eh?
I want to go up the stairs.
Yeah. Okay.
I literally just...
Wow. I don't really want to even be underneath this. What the fuck are you doing?
Going up the stairs.
Yeah, I know that much. I'm getting that from underneath, because... Good. The state of these floors. Oh, shit. Where even are you now?
I'm in the...
Hey? Fuck this, man. I ain't standing below you. What are you doing?
Just,
Come down. And not through the fucking floor. Because if you fell through the top one, you'll go all the way down to the fucking bottom.
What the fuck's sake?
This is just weird now.
Yeah.
Because I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Well, come on then. Where? I can't see where you are.
I'm coming down.
Be fucking careful on that shit.
Yeah.
Half of those beams are not even attached.
Yeah. I'm a bit... Fuck. What the fuck am I...
I gotta admit, that's one of the fucking stupidest things I've ever seen you do. What's up there?
It's just an attic, there's nothing up there.
You made me well fucking nervous there. I know people think I'm being a bit of a pansy, but I want to be able to do this every single week rather than... I'm not dragging around in a bloody wheelchair to these places.
Yeah, well, no.
You right? Have you calmed down?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm literally...
Well, you weren't. Shall we go?
Yeah. I'm just, yeah, that's... It feels, that room...
Have you just stopped recording and everything?
Yeah.
That's it then.
I thought we were...
What's happened? It's like you went mental for about 20 minutes.
I was just like,
Yeah. Good. I think you need to get to bed. You got angry with me, which is like, you don't do that shit. You started to get really annoyed with me.
I'm not angry. I was just
Well,
like...
you were.
Oh, I just saw the stairs and wanted to...
You went really weird. You went really weird and then we're like, right, I'm going up to the top floor.
I'm alright. I think just tired myself.
Right, well...
Yeah, we need to...
Let's go check the other buildings before we fall asleep.
Yeah, that's
I've only ever really seen Elliot like this once or twice before in the 15 years that we've been filming. It's really unusual for him to be this irritable and just randomly get annoyed at me for just really simple things, especially on camera, because that's not what we'd want in an episode. Now, this has only ever happened, like I say, once or twice. It's been at very low points in our lives where everything would just irritate us anyway, but not now. There would be no reason for him to be like this. What makes this really strange for me, though, is the fact that he did something so stupid. Going all the way up to the top floor, which is essentially the loft, when you're then 4 floors up if you include the basement, on rotting floorboards, which meant he could have just at any point gone straight all the way through to the bottom. That's just something that's so out of character because we don't generally like risking anything for a YouTube video. Essentially, we want to do this every single week, so we just say no to doing stuff like that. It's completely pointless, doesn't get us anything. So the fact that he just did that without even talking to me while also being in a bit of a mood did kind of freak me out quite a bit. But in the end, I did ask him a few questions, and luckily I kept my microphone still recording just so you could hear what he said. It was just fucking weird because you just kind of decided to disappear up the stairs. Without saying anything to me, you seemed a bit pissed off with me.
Really fucked up, and what I kind of wanted to almost say, but it felt a bit weird saying it, is I don't really remember doing the whole... It sounds really weird. I felt really weird, and I looked in that room, and I thought I saw someone, and I thought, oh, okay, that's cool. I need to follow that. I need to investigate that. And then I saw the stairs. And all I remember is just walking straight up the stairs. When I got up the stairs, I almost instantly like, oh, hang on, why am I doing this?
You were up there for ages.
I was up, I was only up there for, how long was I up there for?
Well, it felt like longer to me because you were making me feel a bit...
I thought I was only there for like a couple of minutes. And then I was looking around and I almost thought to myself, why the fuck have I just done that?
Well, that's what I was asking the whole time.
And I came down... When did you?
You were getting really angry with me when you were upstairs on the landing. You almost stopped talking to me. You really freaked me out, to be honest, because that was fucking weird.
I wasn't angry at you.
You seemed it, like you were telling me to shut up or whatever, and just said, oh, carry on. We're trying to investigate or whatever.
No, all I said was, I'm just investigating, like that.
You didn't. When you watch this back, you will see that you did not say that.
But I saw the stairs and I went up. Like I said, I was really fucking weirded out. I was up there and why have I just done that? I come back down and this is the really weird thing, right? I don't remember stepping over holes. I look down and go, shit, there's holes in the floor. I know, it sounds really strange. I didn't want to say it because it was just like, of course. And then I went under stairs and then I came to the corridor again. I go, there's fucking holes there as well. I completely forgot about all of that. I was almost like, all I remember is being stood in that room, looking, investigating, and then I walked straight up the stairs. I don't even... I don't know.
Well, we need to say that in the episode, because that's either you're really tired or something. Luckily, I've just recorded you saying that.
Yeah, but
I think you'll watch that back and you'll see what I mean. Can I need your microphone?
I watched the footage probably about an hour before coming out here, what you're seeing to do the interviews. And I've been a little bit concerned because Joe's been messaging me and saying that I was really weird. Now, I have absolutely no idea what was wrong. I just remember being completely phased out, almost like what you do when you have a daydream. And for some reason, I felt compelled to go up the stairs. Other than that, I don't actually remember a lot. Really, really weird. Now, I'm not putting it down to being possessed. I'm not putting it down to being ghosts or anything, because I've never actually felt that. I know I was extremely tired, and the next day I woke up and my head, I had a migraine the whole day, and I haven't felt entirely right. So I don't know whether it's just me coming down with something, being tired. We worked a lot of hours, and we have been non-stop filming, so I'm going to put it down to that. It's just really interesting for me to see that footage back because I don't remember it.